Hello Geminis, how you doing? Welcome to your Astroflower reading going from the 28th of September through to the 5th of October. I hope you're doing well. Message from energy, it was all about sort of the shifting consciousness and there's no going back. So step forward boldly into a new frontier, as it were. Okay, and the other thing was was about fire and earth, no, fire and water, sorry. Fire and water in regards to elements and so forth within the Astroflower. So we're going to be looking at that a little bit later on. We'll get a chakra sequencing for you first of all. Then we go into the messages from energy, general, financial, and personal. Okay. Thank you very much for your subscription on your way through. It's very much appreciated. Don't forget to click that bell so you get all notifications. And in the description below, you'll find links to weekend workshops that I'm giving in regards to energy and so forth. If you ever want to be part of that, make your way down to the description and click on one of the links. Okay, let's just see what's going on for you. Let's get a chakra sequencing first of all. We sat upon this ley line here that goes across here. We've got that instant connection going on. And okay, so we get the first, okay, so you get the crown and the root. Okay, the root is a lot more important than the crown chakra here. And the root chakra here is its grounding effect. And it may be, for you, Gemini, I know you like working. And I know you like putting things into place, working on a plan and so forth. Here is sometimes we end up doing too much, and it may actually cause you a lower back problem because that's where we keep our stress for not being able to do everything that we so desire. So here is, you just don't want to get too stuck in a routine of just adding on another thing and another thing and another thing where you end up doing way too much. Okay. I think there's a passionate direction that comes out of life here, and you can use that root chakra, that sort of grounding effect, or that feeling at one with your situation and comfortable with your situation, to make a leap forward in your life. And I think it goes on to the emotional side, but we'll look into that a little bit later on. Let's just see where it's moving on to. So it's on the move. So it does play into the heart chakra here. And yeah, this is it. I think you're getting in an emotional direction in life. And with that emotional direction, I think you need to follow your heart more than anything else. I think that should be the leader within your energies this week. The moment you feel yourself a little bit light and elated, as it were, this is where you can allow your heart chakra to sing, and I think it will take you in off on a beautiful journey more than anything else. Okay, it's moving now into the sacrum. This is that fundamental sort of stuff. That's that grounding aspect of it all. I can understand taking a leap of faith, but taking a leap of faith when you know where you're going and what you're doing, and I think that reassures you as well this week here, because it's not just like a blind leap of faith. I think this is a calculated leap of faith more than anything else, making sure you've got everything that you need in order to be very comfortable when you go off on this adventure, because it seems like that's what's coming through for you. Okay, and then it plays up into the third eye and the throat chakra. Also neck problems here. So I will be doing a healing thing on Monday and Tuesday. If you want to be part of that, make sure you're subscribed so then you can ask questions on the channel. But here on the throat chakra and the third eye, it's almost as if like it's separating the emotions from the logic, and maybe you're doing that just a little bit too much in a way. It seems to be too separated. And this is where I think the fundamental things that come into life will help to play along with your logic. If you're going to do this thing, if you're going to follow your heart, as I said, I don't think it's just a blind sort of jump into the void, as it were. I do think it's very calculative, um, but it should be incredibly enjoyable. Don't try and do too much. Don't try and make perfection the ultimate sort of or the thing that really holds you back more than anything else. Okay, and don't overthink things. That's what it seems like. Where's it moving on to now? And then it sort of said once it's all sort of clear within your mind's eye, that's when you can sort of make that sort of leap, because now we've got the solar plexus. There's this determination for you, and being determined and to live your dream. It feels like more than anything else, a real determination to live your dream, which is absolutely brilliant. Okay, and then it goes back to the crown and the root. And that root is really grounded, and it could be your Achilles heel sort of situation here, where if you're trying to do too much, it might be a little bit complicated for you to actually live your dreams because you're holding yourself back. And it's all very well being safe about doing one thing. I can totally understand that, but at the same time, there's a great difference between safety and, you know, not actually doing something. So I think here is like you have to, you have to let go of one point from one side so you can actually do the other side there. Okay, that's the chakra sequence. Let's just get into the messages. I'm just having an issue with the with my computer. Let me just sort of see what's going on there. Hang on a second. Let's just have a look at the messages, what is going on for you. In the meantime, I think we should pull up your Astroflower. Here it is here. So we can have a good look at those elements that are going on. We're looking at the fire and water elements. You actually have a lot more fire in your Astroflower, if you might notice in front of you there, than you do have air. Huge amounts. And there is quite a lot of water as well. There's a huge amount of water in regards to Cancer energy that comes all the way up through you here and uses that cardinal energy here, which is that cardinal direction for your emotional, that's coming from petal 6, which is your inner sanctum, your inner being, and heading towards your personal side of life. And I think this is what is giving you a direction, emotional direction at the moment. I think energy is trying to help you to do that. So let's just see what's going on with the elements, with the messages from energy here. Okay, reconnecting to that energy. There we go. You can see the morphic fields now, which is really lovely. Okay, so let's just see what's going on. Let me get a message for Gemini. I said follow your heart. I think it's more sort of, it seems like here I'm being presented with someone who's is preoccupied. That could be the fact of overworking or trying to do too much. And there's something being that you catch out the corner of your eye, which makes you kind of go, it sparks your curiosity about what you want to, there's just something that's sort of like, what's it tied into? Something to do with, it's either, well, I'm getting like an alley cat. So it could be like an alley or a street maybe that you're walking down and you're noticing something about a street that you've never been down. And it seems like there's a message down that street for you, an understanding or an encounter with someone, who's going to make you smile, which this is what comes, the smiling aspect comes out really nicely for you. But I would be really attentive to the things that are going on in the periphery around you that allows you to really get into sort of like the coincidences and synchronicities with the world that is around you. Once you start getting that synchronicity, let's just see if there's sort of, it's like a doorway to a secret garden. That's what it feels like. It feels like, or it seems to be, that you go through a doorway and it's all of a sudden you're discovering something completely new. And I think someone's helping you to discover something completely new. It's the intention is coming from yourself, But as if you take the first steps, you will find that you have help, or you will find that you have a connection with someone, which allows you then to explore and expand, explore or go through this sort of like secret door to a new sort of garden that's really good for you. It's like a secret garden. Really beautiful energies coming out there, and that's coming through that petal six. And you do have that combination between the cardinal fire that comes in from Aries and that cardinal water that's from Cancer as well. And it does seem to be like it's a physical event. It's not just an emotional event. I think the emotional side comes out of it from acting physically within it. Okay. Let's just see what's going on the financial side of life. Let's just see if we can get a message from that. I get someone with a nice solid wallet, or a purse, or you've got enough bills in your wallet, or you've got enough assets, you've got what you need in order to make this journey. And it's like they're putting it in their back pocket, as if to sort of say, I've got it in the back pocket. Whenever I need it, I will then go ahead and do it. So it may mean that there seems to be like an investment that needs to be happening within your life here. It could be an investment in a business, or even investment in a company, in a job, which is going to open a door to allow you to work on a project, a personal project for you, which this could be driving that emotional sort of side of life in a really, really beautiful way. The only other connection you do have between water and fire is down here, and that's that synchronicity with the world around you. It's possible that this is the person that you could be connecting with, within your life, as it were. This card just does not want to go back in the pack. So you get the Two of Pentacles that are coming out there. I think it's basically, maybe there's someone that you're connecting with that's showing you how things work and work in a good way for you and so forth. So yeah, I would any sort of the curiosity and the synchronicities that just sort of like come up on the surface within your financial world, or your job and your business and your projects, I would investigate that to see where it goes. Yeah, look at that. You get the Ace of Wands. There's a real problem with my camera at the moment. I do apologize. You get the Ace of Wands here. This is something brand new for you, and this is that whole sort of secret garden as well. I think it's out with the old and in with the new. I think this is a new way of doing things, and maybe it's a case of working smarter rather than harder as well, in certain aspects of your job and business and projects and so forth. Let's just see where that connection is here between your inner being here and this cardinal fire that comes in here, which is the transition between petal 7 and petal 9, which is all about sort of the past to the future. And you get the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you do have everything that you possibly need out of this situation. You get as much as you need out of this situation, and it's going to be arriving for you. It's an opportunity that's being given to you because someone is showing you a different way of working or a different way of doing things, more than anything else. Could it be a Capricorn because it's a Capricorn card? But whatever it is, it's giving birth to something new within your life. Yeah, look at that. You get the Well card as well. A whole new episode that is dawning within your life. Don't wait around. I wouldn't wait around more than anything else. And it's really playing into this future section here in this in petal 9 here. What's going on there? Yeah, you get the Page of Wands as well. It's moving on to something a lot better, because you're starting to explore and expand and connect with your passions in your life in a good way, in a really, really good way, I think, more than anything else. and learning about your passions at the same time. Let's just see what's going on the relationship side of life. There seems to be a connection in this section here. Something to do with the moon, with it's like a moon or the light of the moon that helps you convert the past to the future and create something for you that going forward. Let's just put a few cards on that and see what's going on there. Before I do, I want to sort of investigate that a little bit more, connection with someone else. It's like you're being introduced to somebody, or you're being introduced through friends or family members. It's like someone sort of saying, "Hey, look, this is this person here," etc. And I think there's a real sort of connection for you at the moment um, with someone new within your life. Yeah, look at that. It could even be marriage. With the four of wands. And I think that's where it plays into this sort of like fixed earth that comes through this section here, that's coming in from within you. And this is you, being passionate about it. Where's this going here? You've got the Eight of Pentacles as well. It's a pathway that you need to work on, and that could well be the sacrum as well that plays into it. Let's just see what's going on with that cardinal water that goes through there. Chariot. Things are going to really go quickly. Once you do allow your curiosity to step forth and shine within your life, all of a sudden you're going to know what you want, and all of a sudden it's gonna remove a lot of obstacles within your life. And you get the Page of Swords as well. And this is perfect for you because you're an air sign, but you've also got a lot of fire in you. And you get those two pages there of air and fire on both sides of your life, playing into the similar sort of area. And the Page of Swords is speaking your truth, but it's also a way of, when you do speak your truth, it's sort of like parting aside the clouds or the mist that sort of holds you back from what you should be doing. Okay, yeah, there you go, Gemini. Hope you're doing. I hope it all going well. I hope it's better than my computer. I hope this all comes out really well because it's actually quite a nice reading. Okay. Don't forget about the messages from energy and also the live as well that we do on Sunday night. I will see you there for that. Thanking you very much for subscribing, liking, and sharing it. And also, it's great to see your comments as well. I will see you soon. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.